දසනකාන්තී චූර්ණය සහිත ලීවර් ආයුෂ් දන්තාලේපය දත්වල ඇති ප්‍රශ්න 10ක් වළකයි.
The Central Bank of Sri Lanka today released a statement on Sri Lanka's external sector performance in January 2023. According to the release, the deficit in the merchandise trade account narrowed to $410 million in January 2023 from $857 million recorded in January 2022 due to a larger decline in imports compared to the decline in exports. However, the merchandise trade deficit in January 2023 widened compared to the deficit of $358 million recorded in December 2022. Earnings from merchandise exports declined by 11.3% in January 2023 over January 2022 to $978 million, continuing the moderation observed since September 2022, though at a slower pace than expected. Meanwhile, at the opposite side of the trade account, expenditure on merchandise imports remained at subdued levels in January 2023. Accordingly, expenditure on imports declined by 29.2% year-on-year to $1.388 billion in January 2023 compared to $1.959 billion recorded in January 2022 and $1.426 billion in December 2022. The decline in expenditure in all sectors contributed to this decline, although the decline in intermediate goods contributed the most. On positive developments, workers' remittances recovered to $437 million during January 2023 in comparison to $259 million in the corresponding month in the previous year. Tourist arrivals also increased in January 2022 to 102,545 compared to 91,961 arrivals recorded in December 2022 and 82,327 recorded in January 2022. Meanwhile, total departures for foreign employment were recorded at 24,236 during the month of January 2023. Total departures for foreign employment comprised of 7,556 unskilled workers, 7,283 skilled workers, and 6,120 workers under the domestic aid category. Gross official reserves stood at $2.1 billion as at the end of January 2023. This included the swap facility from the People's Bank of China equivalent to around $1.4 billion, which is subject to conditionalities on usability. The central bank recorded a net absorption of foreign exchange from the market in January 2023, resulting in a marginal improvement in liquid reserves by the end of January 2023. Exchange rates continued to remain stable through January 2023 with a marginal appreciation. Accordingly, during the year up to the 28th of February 2023, the rupee recorded an appreciation of 0.4% against the US dollar. Meanwhile, reflecting cross-currency movements, the Sri Lankan rupee appreciated against the euro, the pound sterling, the Japanese yen, the Indian rupee and the Australian dollar during the year up to the 28th of February 2023.